Hey guys, it's MESSI and welcome back to episode 13 of my Barcelona career. Now in today's episode, I've got 3 more games to get through. The first game is the second leg of the match against Sevilla. That's obviously in the cup for us to get through and hopefully going to get ourselves a positive result there. In the last game, which is in the last episode, the quarterfinals, we got ourselves a 1-1 draw. Hopefully in this game we're going to do a little bit better, make sure we get ourselves through into the semi-finals to try and progress obviously in the cup. We've got Alvarez as well to play in the league as well as a game against Espanyol. So some interesting matches for us to get through. Obviously 2 different competitions we're playing in today's episode. All the games fairly close. I think the second and third games a little bit further apart, but certainly the first 2 fixtures are pretty close together. So could be an interesting set of results that we have coming up in today's episode. First of all, I just want to quickly say thank you all so much for the support on this series. It has been really, really good. I'm considering continuing it for a second series because of that support. So if you keep up the great support, then I'm definitely going to consider continuing it on and maybe holding back the league to and just doing Barcelona and Man City. Something I'm definitely thinking about, but it really does depend on the ongoing support from this series. Before we get into today's episode, if we could try and hit 100 likes, I'd really, really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit the subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Pushing for 15,000 subscribers, and obviously you guys can help massively with that, and I'd appreciate it if you did. Let's crack on with today's game, and let's have a look at the team we put out. This is the side I've gone with. Tesega starts in goal, Semedo right back, Wallace, Umtiti and Alba in defence. We've got Busquets, Iniesta and Dybala there in midfield, Messi, Suarez and Dembele as our front 3, so a really strong team. Obviously trying to get through into the semi-finals, that's our priority. This is the bench I've gone with: Piqué, Roberto, Rakitic, Paulinho, Gomez, Coutinho and Deulofeu on there. Plenty of different options, great attacking options in particular, and let's see whether that is enough to beat Sevilla. We'll have to wait and find out. I think Sevilla got themselves, pretty sure, an away goal in the last leg, so they have a little bit of an advantage over us. Got to make sure that we respond in this leg, though. Okay, then here we go for this match against Sevilla. I'm excited to see what we've got in store in this game. You would expect a win. You'd expect with the team we got out that it should be a fairly comfortable victory as well. It's such a good team, so many great players. Dybala, Messi, Suarez, Dembele, all on the same pitch is incredible. And hopefully now we can prove in-game that we are good enough to beat this Sevilla side. Let's see how we get on. Semedo trying to get up front early on, going for a cross. Messi's also in there as well, trying to head it back down into Dembele, who just misses out. He stretched for it, couldn't stretch far enough. Oh, good chance for Sevilla. What a save from Ter Stegen. How did he grab that one from the air? Incredible goalkeeping from him, and a really good chance actually for Sevilla to find the second across these 2 fixtures. Iniesta going to switch down to Dembele. Dembele looking to try and bring it down. That's really good from him. Dembele going to go for a cross on his right foot. Iniesta's found his way back into the box and gets so close. Luckily for us, though, it did get blocked by, I think, the defender. Really good opportunity for us. Still got the ball here. Dybala now into Suarez, looking back to Dybala and beaten to it. Dybala. Oh, surely a foul. It's also going to be an injury as well for Dybala. Hopefully not a bad one. Spent £140 million on him, 142 to be precise. Don't want him to get injured. He's only been with us for a couple of weeks, and it looks a bad one. He's still sort of got an injury there. Hopefully he's still okay to continue. It's got to be Messi though from this sort of range and this sort of position. It is Messi range, really, isn't it? 23 yards out. Do I have the quality to get it up and over the bar? Up and over the wall, I should say. It does go over the bar in the end. Not quite good enough that time. Dybala's still struggling with the injury a little bit. It's a bit worrying. Suarez to Messi. Messi coming inside. That's good. Messi's still going, looking for a little ball through if he can to Suarez. He's still going. Can he get the shot right? No. No, did not get that one right at all. Oh, what a save to Stegen. Sevilla having a good few chances themselves as well. I mean, we've probably just about had the better of the opportunities, I think, ourselves, but Sevilla certainly not that far behind. Half-time 0-0. Frustrating first half for us. Currently Sevilla going through, currently we're going out. Have to get ourselves a goal. Very frustrated about the way that we've played, the way that we've finished at times as well. Yeah, got to improve. There's certainly signs of it, there's glimpses, but it's not good enough. This is the Barcelona team that's on paper probably the best in the world, so we should be doing much better than what we have done. We've got to show more than just glimpses. We've got to show it for more than 10-15 minutes. So hopefully we can do that in this half. Got to try and keep hold of possession as well as we were towards the end of the first half, but then we've got to try and use it. That's the next sort of stage. Use that possession that we have, and maybe a chance here for us to try and do that, but it's just taken a little bit wide by Semedo, but in fact had a shot to get away still has it through Iniesta maybe. Blocked again, Semedo scores though, finally falls to us on a plate for Semedo. Was that his right or left foot? I didn't even see it happen that quickly. This is what I was on about. We had to start sort of creating enough chances, someone had to take a risk, and Semedo does running forward like that and remains in the box and scores the goal as well. Not the most likely of goal scorers. If I had to pick someone on the pitch to finish a goal like that, it probably wouldn't be Semedo, but he does a great job here. Persists at it, keeps going, smashes it home with his right foot. Got ourselves the away goal in front as well, 2-1. Oh, ball through to Suarez. It's a fantastic pass from Dembele. Suarez has to finish it. What is going on? How has he hit the bar? How has he hit the bar? I didn't feel like I put any power on that at all. And the finesse didn't quite work. I mean, Suarez had a good few chances in this game, and I don't know how, but doesn't seem to have got any of them right at the moment. Dembele again driving at their defence. He's been good so far as Dembele looks to try and create something yet again. Look for a cutback into Messi. Why is he taking on his right foot? Perfect for his left foot, his stronger side. And another strange decision from our attacker. Oh, why are the attackers not finishing these chances? We should be winning this game much more comfortable, and that's Dybala injured again. And worst of all, referee hasn't even stopped play as well. That's frustrating. 2 big injuries now by the looks of it for Dybala. He might not get up for this one. I mean, he is slowly, but it's not good. Dybala still going just about. Suarez now turning. He's going to look for Dembele if he can with a through ball. Dembele! Oh my days, why can we not get the finish? Our front three are really struggling to score that goal, but Dybala's picked it up here. Messi still has it coming inside. Can he try and dupe the defender? He has done. Going to shoot from range. Messi! Oh, he tried it. We've seen him score from that sort of position on the pitch many, many times. Maybe a little bit further out than usual though this time. Dybala. Suarez. Now Messi to shoot. Oh, again, just too much power on it. It was lined up so perfectly. Great interchange. There's about 6 minutes left of this game. Let's make some changes now. The ball's not gone out in about 20 minutes, so we've been waiting to make changes in ages, but it hasn't happened. Okay, Messi, Dembele and Iniesta all going to come off. Deulofeu, Coutinho and Paulinho all going to come on. Just obviously to try and freshen things up a little bit. Messi coming off is maybe a little bit of a strange decision, but I'm going to go with it anyway, just because I feel like it's the best thing for the team at this moment in time. Messi obviously has great quality, but I think with 6 minutes to go, we're looking for fresher legs than what Messi's providing us with right now. Paulinho hopefully going to put in an impressive performance. He started off well as well. Deulofeu going to look to Suarez. Could this be a second goal for us to get in this game? Tight angle, and unfortunately not found the back of the net. Well, ball into Coutinho, that's great. Coutinho now going to try and bring it forward. What Suarez got to offer him in the middle. Coutinho going for the pull back into Dybala. Can he finish the game off? No, he can't. Oh, I wasn't even supposed to go that far back. I was looking for Suarez, but again, didn't quite happen as we'd hoped. And it's going to be now Dybala to deliver into the box. What's his delivery going to be like? It's okay, actually, but actually saved by the defender. And I think it was going wide anyway, but that is it. 1-0 victory, 2-1 aggregate. Obviously by the skin of our teeth. Should have been much more comfortably. Saw all the chances we had and missed. Our front three, despite being fantastic for us and really sort of supporting us massively, yeah, just unable to finish off some of their chances in this game. And that was a little bit frustrating for us. And something we haven't actually seen from them yet. We've not seen so many misses from our front three. And so I'm not going to say it's a drop of form or anything. It's just, you know, good goalkeeping, a little bit bad luck at times. And so it happens, and luckily we're through to the semi-finals regardless, so happy about that, and now we can focus on the next league game. Okay, email in here from Manchester City. They're putting a bid for Jordi Alba, £40.5 million. A lot of money, but again, no real interest in getting rid of him. It's interesting to see Man City after a few of our players. They're putting a few different offers. I think Iniesta, we had a bid in for him as well from City, but we're just going to reject that. No interest in getting rid of him. Our manager rating has gone up to 94 as well. I think it was 93 at the start of today's episode. It's gone up even further. I've not really seen it this high ever before, to be honest. It's doing really, really well at the moment, which is good to see. Also got ourselves in another offer, this time for Digne. It's a loan offer from, I think, Eibar, and we're again just going to reject it, no interest. Okay, the fixture list has changed a little bit since we got through into the next round. We've got the semi-finals now to play against Athletic Bilbao, but first a game against Alvarez, a few days of rest, and then I got ourselves another few days of rest before another match. So there's a lot of games to play at the moment. They've really packed in the fixture list. I thought the next game was going to maybe have a week's worth of rest, but now they've chucked another one in between, and that makes things even more difficult for us. There's 2 legs of that game as well against Bilbao. The next will be next episode, but yeah, we'll play the first one in today's episode. First match though is against Alvarez. That's an important one for us. It will be a changed team though. We're going to focus on the cup game afterwards, and obviously in the league we're doing pretty well at the moment, level on points with Real Madrid, but I think we should be able to get past Alvarez with a changed side. Okay, into this game now against Alvarez, a heavily changed team. This is the side I've gone with. Sega starts in goal. In fact, we'll just change that round. We won't start with him in goal. We'll go with our second keeper instead. Roberto will go right back, Mascherano, Titi and Digne in defence, Gomez, Rakitic and Paulinho in midfield. Rafinha, Deulofeu and Coutinho start as our front three. Yes, Deulofeu starting up front yet again. We did that last episode, he got himself a hat-trick, so can't really complain. He had some great chances, I think 9 shots or something ridiculous. And this is the bench that we've gone with. A few changes on there, a few youngsters that we've not, I don't think, used before. They get on there just to kind of fill up the spaces, gives the other players plenty of time to rest before the big cup game. Okay, there we go for this game against Alvarez. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves 3 points in this game to obviously put, continue to put pressure on Real Madrid, who we are level on points with. So it's going to be very, very tight, I think, come the end of the season. We've got to make sure we don't have slip-ups in games like this. Obviously, with heavily changed sides, Players like Mascherano in defence with Umtiti, not the tallest of the defensive whatsoever. That does worry me a little bit, to be honest, but hopefully we're not going to have too many issues. Hopefully our attack's good enough. Mascherano now trying to play Coutinho behind. What a pass. Coutinho looking right into the middle for Deulofeu. He's never really ever going to win headers, but you're always looking to try and get corners from those sort of situations. We'll play this one short. Rafinha now going to go into Coutinho. What's his delivery like? Not too bad. Umtiti's there, but couldn't get a good enough connection with it. It still falls for us, though, and gets blocked by somebody. And a great opportunity there for us to actually go 1-0 up. Wasn't expecting any sort of rebound to crop up there, but nearly found the back of the net. Just luckily blocked by the defender. Deulofeu getting a little bit of space on the edge of the box. A bit unusual, but waiting for another runner. Don't seem to be having anybody else wanting to go forward at this moment in time, but he'll shoot here, and it's not too bad actually, not that far away at all on his left-hand side. Deulofeu trying to create some space. He's obviously being the main sort of creator in this team for this match, because we don't have a Messi, we don't have a Suarez, no Dembele, none of those sort of players, but I think Deulofeu's going to have to try and be that sort of player, and so far he's really trying to create something. It's just unfortunate to not quite find the back of the net there. Paulinho into Deulofeu, maybe another chance from here though. Deulofeu going to shoot from range, oh, hits the bar, what a hit as well. What is it with us not being able to find the target properly? Come on, another chance. Oh, Deulofeu getting a flick on. Having a few opportunities here, though. Great chance through in behind. Oh, just about managed to get a leg to it. Whew. Whoever's done that, that is incredible. Was that Andre Gomez, maybe? I didn't quite see. It was number 21, I think. Not too sure who it was, but someone gets a leg to it, and that just takes it away from the Alvarez players. A fantastic chance for them, but I mean, if there was no leg there, they would definitely have scored that. Really good opportunity for them to go 1-0 up, and that's our first scare of the match. And would have been very, very hard done by to concede there. Ball in behind our defence now. Good chance, good save. And got it cleared. Oh, this hasn't happened, has it? No way. The strike of half-time. What have I just seen there? What have I just witnessed? I've witnessed Alvarez's second chance, I think, of the game, and they've scored it. It's unbelievable the way that we've really pressured Alvarez's defence so much. We've created loads of chances, bombarded their box really with loads of opportunities, but look at this. This is an embarrassment. Oh, it just rolls over the line. Oh my days, losing the game 1-0. It's gone down as an own goal, and quite rightly as well. It was poor, really, really poor. So lose the match 1-0 at half-time. That was unexpected, not the way that we wanted to end the first half at all, and now makes things even more difficult. I was originally going to say that we're doing all right, and we're the better team, we're looking the better side, we just haven't got the goal. And now we need 2 goals, really, and we're still looking the better side, but now we're actually losing the game, which is very, very bizarre. Paulinho, we looked for that pass, and that was really bad. Go on, Paulinho, great back heel, Paulinho to shoot, that's the goal that we needed. What a back heel from Deulofeu, he's involved heavily yet again. He's looked good as Deulofeu, probably the best player on the pitch, I'd say, in terms of trying to create a chance out of something. Had that little bit of special quality there to back heel it into Paulinho, who finished it off really well. 1-1 back in this match, 30 minutes left. Might make a change or two now, just to make sure we secure ourselves a win here. Okay, so we're going to take it for Rafinha. Not being too impressed with him on the right-hand side, hasn't been involved that much. Suarez is going to come on, not a bad sub to bring on, to be honest. Deulofeu will go to the right-hand side despite him playing so well. We're going to make that change. Suarez will go down the middle as the more natural striker. Still feels like one of those sort of games where the opposition might go forward and still nick one. Even though they've barely created a chance, they've had maybe 2 or 3 chances that I can remember, it still feels like one of those sort of games where we're just going to get robbed of something here. To be honest, at 1-1 we are still getting robbed, so could do with hurrying up a little bit and try and get a second goal as soon as possible. Paulinho, go on. Oh, why is the keeper in goal there? Just let it in. Ball straight into the box here from Rakitic. Front post, Suarez headed it. And saved by the goalkeeper. Let's play this one short. It was actually a very good, very, very good corner was that one. Coutinho now looking into the box. Final 2 changes, Vidal and Dybala to come on. There's about 10-11 minutes left. Coutinho, Rakitic come off. Paulinho drop back a little bit. Dybala at centre attacking mid. Still pushing for that second goal. I don't actually think it's going to come though. It's a little bit frustrating. I think there's maybe more chance of the opposition scoring. Not that they've had many chances again, but purely just because I have a feeling that this game's going to be robbed off us, and there might be a late goal, and I just can't see it going our way for some reason. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm still obviously very hopeful that we can get ourselves a goal, but just seem to have a bit of a bad feeling about this game. Come on, Vidal, use your pace. Suarez trying to give you some support, but Vidal might go alone here. Hopefully got the finish with him as well. Vidal still going. Can he get it right? And, oh, he never looked confident, did he? It's such a tight angle. 2 defenders closing in on him. Deulofeu now coming inside into Gomez. What's his finishing like? Oh, it's pretty average. Dybala winning the header. That's a bit of a surprise. Suarez. Oh, nearly played in Dybala as well. Still has it. Dybala looking for that ball in behind. It's finally worked. Vidal. Oh my. How has that happened? That is so bad. How can you be... That is terrible. I don't care what position you play. Don't care what foot you are, whatever. You've got to hit that on target. Should be 2-1, and that's kind of basically summed up why we've not won this game. Not taking our chances. We've had chances, not taking them, not showing our qualities going forward, and that's been the real sort of frustration for me, was that we have had chances, just not taking them. Vidal might hit. What am I on about? Vidal might hit. What am I on about? Of course he won't. Dreadful again. Could be it. Yes, it is it. Just falling to us nicely, actually, was that one for another chance. But referee blows his whistle, drop points here. Real Madrid a chance to overtake us on points now. Drop 2 points there. It's a really sort of poor display. It's not a Barcelona display at all. You've got to have the finishing to be Barcelona. You've got to have that. You can have all the build-up play and all the control of the game that you want, but you've got to have the finishing. 2 shots for Alvarez. You can see not even one on target, and they scored the goal. There's no doubt, which team deserved to win in terms of, the most controlling of the game. But we didn't take our chances, and if you don't score the goals, you don't win the game. I said this before. You've got to score to win the match. We only scored 1, and that's not good enough. You've got to score more goals with 16 shots, 8 on target. Should have more on target as well, by the way. Should have been over 10 easily. So before we get on to the next game of today's episode, after that disappointing result, we are going to focus on some player drills. We're going to try and get this guy Ribeiro going up. Hopefully going to get him up to a decent overall. I think he might even still be in the academy. I think he's like 15 or something. It's ridiculous. Already a fantastic overall, but we're going to try and trade up continuously and hopefully get him to sort of a 70 plus sort of overall. So we're going to really focus on this guy and try and trade him up over the next few weeks and months and see whether he can, once he's able to, join the senior setup, see whether he can actually push for a place on the bench at least. Iniesta disappointed with his role at the club. It's a strange one. He plays a lot. The games he doesn't play is just down to his energy. Like it's nothing else other than that. I think he's a great player. He shows great quality, and he's a crucial part of our team. So it's not that I'm not playing him because he's playing badly. I'm just not playing him because sometimes he's too tired to play. So a little bit frustrated by that one. Hopefully nothing more comes of that, because that'll be a little bit annoying if he decides to leave, for example, but hopefully he doesn't. We'll change around the team now for this final game of today's episode against Bilbao. It's obviously a cup game, semi-final, big match, trying to get into the final, but there's still 2 legs, so this is only really half a fixture. Iniesta will, of course, start after his angry email he sent me. And this is the rest of the team I'm going to put out. To stay on starting goal, Semedo, PK, Wallace and Alva in defence, as you'd expect. A similar sort of midfield, Busquets, Iniesta, Dybala, Messi, Suarez, Dembele. So it's a similar sort of team to what we've seen before, but it's because I'm really happy with generally how it plays. Obviously, we've been a little bit hit and miss recently. The front 3 not quite scoring as many as they should. But other than that, I think we're doing okay. Bench-wise, Umtiti, Vidal, Gomez, Rakitic, Halinho, Coutinho, Deulofeu. Similar sort of names yet again. Let's see how we get on in this match. I'm interested to see how we do against Bilbao. Different sort of team. Obviously, we're not in the greatest of form right now in terms of scoring the chances. We're playing good football, just not scoring the chances. This is the away leg as well, so if we could get some goals, that'd be a very nice way to finish off today's episode. Okay then, the last game of today's episode. I would like to ideally demolish Bilbao if we can, with sort of our ultimate sort of performance with this great team, but we'll have to wait and see. Got to try and get ourselves out of a little dip in form from our lack of finishes on the pitch, and hopefully they can start to finish in this game. That's obviously the aim. Messi coming inside, a great start to the match for him. Oh, I thought I was going to pick out, I think Busquets was a late arrival there. Dembele's still going. Huge deflection off the leg of the defender and out for a corner. Let's play this one short and try from a different angle. Dembele going to go for a delivery here. It's not a bad ball in, but too close to the keeper. Punched away. Busquets will try and keep it alive. Will still go for it. And that's the goal that we needed to start the game off. It's Messi on his right foot, I think, there. It's like the first 5 minutes. What a finish. I don't know if it's on the volley. I don't know if it's kind of the half bounce. We'll take a look from the replay because I wasn't anticipating that at all. Didn't know it was even Messi. If I'd known it, I probably would have taken the shot on the right foot, to be honest. I'm not too sure who it is keeping the tackle line, maybe Busquets, but I think it might be hit on the half volley there. It's smashed into the top right-hand corner. As easy as that. It's ridiculous how well that's hit on his weaker side. Keeper's not going to save it. He was just on the ground moments earlier. We're winning the game 1-0. Can't believe the quality there that we've shown. I've criticised the finishing of the front 3 in the last couple of games, but I can't criticise that finish. And that's also the away goal that we needed as well. Dybala, going to shoot from range. Oh, I thought he found the corner. Tell you what, he wasn't far off at all. A few more inches, and he definitely found the bottom left-hand corner there. It's a really good strike. Decent amount of accuracy considering it was his weaker side as well, and that's not that far away at all. Dybala over to Messi. He's going to come inside, as Messi always does. Can he get the finish right as well? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. It's Messi with the second one. Of course he can. It's a classic Messi goal. Cuts in on his left foot, shoots and scores. there's nothing you can do about it other than stopping Cutty inside, of course. But the defenders never seem to try and do that, and it's just fantastic from Messi. It's just pure class. Look at this from Dybala as well. Great pass. Allows Messi to just bring it inside and get rid of his man, basically. That just loops over the keeper. Oh. He's hit one in the right corner, now he just scoops one over into the left like it's nothing. That is a ridiculous finish, is that. It goes over the keeper, if anything. That is a brilliant finish. 2-0, and it's a hat-trick potentially for Messi as well. Definitely a hat-trick on the cards for him. Yes, well played. Now Dybala with a chance. Going to try and chip it into Suarez, maybe. It's a creative one, and oh, the finish was brilliant as well, but the keeping was just as good. It matched it. That's a fantastic little chip from Dybala. Hit so nicely on the volley there by Suarez, but saved with his face. I mean, that is ridiculous, but great keeping. He's dealt with that fantastically. It's a really difficult one to deal with there, and really, really good stop from him. Prevented the third goal. So close to it as well. I think a third one would have pretty much killed this game off now. Still looking for it through Suarez. And another save. Why is this keeper doing so well? Half-time, winning the game 2-0. Obviously fantastic, 2 goals in front. I haven't quite managed to do that before in today's episode, so very happy to have done that. Need to try another third goal. I still feel it would be nice if we could get Messi a hat-trick as well. 0 shots from the opposition. A little bit surprised. I thought they'd had a few, to be honest, but clearly none that have been counted anyway. So yeah, winning the game 2-0, very much in control of the match. Need to try and add to the scoreline. The goalkeeper's very much kept him in this game now, so it should really be maybe 4-0, I'd say, at this point, but he's done a good job. Fair play to him. He's doing his job as well, and still looking to try and get a few more past him if we can. Messi coming inside him, shooting. I thought that was it. I thought that was the hat-trick. Goalkeeper prevents it. Dybala through to Messi. That's great. That must be. How has Messi missed that? Lovely ball slipped through inside the fullback. Just find the back of the net for the hat-trick, no? Dybala now through to Suarez. Maybe a chance to get in behind, actually. Not had one of these opportunities so far in the game. Suarez going to go across to Dybala. Could have shot my left foot, but I actually thought Dybala was going to make his way into the box, and I thought the pass was going to make his way to him, but it didn't, and now we're going to make some changes to try and get the third goal still. Okay, first 2 changes, Paulinho and Coutinho are going to come on. We'll take off Iniesta, take off Dembele, and we're essentially just going to stick Coutinho out onto the left-hand side. Messi could have come off, but to be honest, I'm still after his hat-trick. I'm going to try and keep him on a little bit longer. Iniesta coming off because he's very tired. I want fresh legs in there. And I can't, I'm trying to play as much as possible, but if he's too tired and is potentially could hold back the team in the final 10-15 minutes, then I'm going to have to take him off, and that's the way it is. He has played 68 minutes, to be fair, so he should be fine with that, hopefully. Paulinho now going to try and go for a third into Suarez, but again, defended well. Well played, that's brilliant. Great desire there shown by Dybala. Can he get the rewards here with the finish? No, he can't, it's wide. Why have I seen that? I've seen that too many times this episode, or it's just gone wide by like that. It's not good enough. These are world-class attackers. £140 million attacker there, and even more valuable players in front of him. But Messi's obviously shown his quality in this game. Obviously had Suarez not really do as much as I'd hope. But again, it's just a little bit of dip in form, a little bit of bad finishing. They're not actually playing badly. It's just when they get to the finishing part that they are. So, I can't really have that many complaints. And the moment winning the game 2-0 as well with 2 away goals. So we're doing pretty well considering we're not finishing all the chances. Suarez now into Dybala. That's fantastic football. Dybala has to finish this. Oh, he does, off the post. Only just. Whew, about time, because we really needed a third goal. We had that many chances that we had to score one. And we have finally. Really good bit of football, actually, as well, to be fair. Suarez into Dybala at the end there was really nice to see. And Dybala finishing off on his right foot. Off the post, albeit, but, it's a goal, and that's the most important thing. Smashes it home on his weaker foot, and it's enough to get it past the keeper. Winning the game 3-0, and that's game over, obviously, about 7 minutes to go. Still hoping for a Messi hat-trick, but as the game's gone on, it's looked less and less likely, to be honest. He's obviously got more and more tired, and hasn't had as much influence in the game in the final few minutes. Dybala. Coutinho now trying to start an attack as well. Still going. Oh, PK. Is that through to Dybala maybe? Oh, what a save. PK. Oh, no. Oh, no, that hasn't happened. No, you've got to be kidding me. It's an open net. Oh, it's... Oh, again, it's the same thing as before with Vidal, like in the last game, was it? I don't care what position you play, you have to score that chance. Like, you are a footballer being paid however much, you've got to score that chance. And that's why this game is just very unrealistic. He kicks that ball like he was a newborn giraffe, and it's not right. How long has he been playing football now? He can kick a ball properly, surely. And sort of further highlights our inability to finish in today's episode, but luckily we finished 3 of the chances in this game. It's a 3-0 victory, 3 away goals, a strong victory as well against Bilbao. It never looks like we're going to even concede, never mind draw or lose the match. So very happy with that. They have won the shot, so tells the whole story really, and really puts us in a good position going into the second leg next episode. Very happy with that. Obviously it could have been 5, could have been more maybe, but we just didn't quite have the finishing again, but I'm sure we'll improve going into next episode. Things can only surely get better with our finishing. It's not been a dreadful episode in terms of results, it's just been the finishing. Literally that little final finish has been the issue for us a little bit in today's episode, and even still it hasn't affected us massively. Obviously the league table will have probably taken a little bit of a hit on there, depending on how Real Madrid got on in their match. So actually Real Madrid must have also matched our result as well, drawn their game. So actually we're still top of the league. Don't know how we've managed that, but we have. Real Madrid dropping points themselves looking in that game, so we got away with that one in the last match. But that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, I'd really, really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button all down below, and that would be absolutely fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.